Welcome to the channel. Here, we honor the legendary figures we've lost, but whose legacies continue to inspire us every day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell so you never miss a tribute. Stick around till the end, we promise there's always something meaningful waiting for you. Wayne Osmond, born on August 28, 1951, in Ogden, Utah, was not just a musician, he was an embodiment of the American musical tradition and family values. As the fourth child in the renowned Osmond family, Wayne's life story is intertwined with the broader saga of one of the most influential and beloved musical families in American history. His name is forever linked to the rise of the Osmonds, a group whose music and performances transcended generations and captivated millions around the world. Wayne's early life was shaped by the close-knit bonds of the Osmond family, who were united not only by their familial love but also by their shared commitment to music. Growing up in a home where harmony, faith, and music were paramount, Wayne's natural musical talent blossomed. His father, George Osmond, a devout member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS, recognized the musical potential in his sons and nurtured their voices from a young age. Alongside his brothers Alan, Merrill, and Jay, Wayne began performing at local events and quickly developed a reputation for his pitch-perfect voice, an ability that would become a hallmark of his career. In 1958, the Osmond brothers formed a barbershop quartet. This modest beginning would set the stage for their meteoric rise to fame. Their harmonies, based on the traditional barbershop style, were captivating, and they quickly gained attention from music industry professionals. However, it was a chance encounter in 1961 that would change their lives forever. The Osmonds were discovered by J. Emerson Williams, the father of singer Andy Williams, while performing at Disneyland. Impressed by their talent and charm, Williams introduced them to his son Andy, who was a star at the time. Andy Williams took an immediate interest in the young Osmonds, offering them a spot on his popular television show, The Andy Williams Show, where they would remain regular performers from 1962 to 1969. The Osmonds' appearances on The Andy Williams Show marked the beginning of their rise to fame. They became a household name, not only for their musical talents but also for their wholesome image. As part of the Osmond family's unique appeal, Wayne and his brothers were known for their disciplined work ethic, their dedication to faith, and their clean-cut appearances, which contrasted sharply with the more rebellious image of many other musical acts of the time. This combination of musical prowess and moral integrity endeared them to audiences across the United States, particularly to middle-class families seeking positive role models in the entertainment industry. In the early 1970s, as pop music evolved, so too did the Osmonds. Under the guidance of MGM Records, they transitioned from their earlier barbershop style into a more contemporary pop and rock sound. This shift was partly influenced by the success of the Jackson 5, whose energetic performances and catchy pop songs had captured the hearts of young audiences. The Osmonds, eager to keep pace with this musical revolution, sought to expand their sound and appeal to a broader demographic. The result was the release of the song One Bad Apple in 1970. Originally intended for the Jacksons, the song became a massive hit for the Osmonds, propelling them to international stardom. Its catchy melody and infectious energy marked a new era for the band, and Wayne, with his versatile musical skills, played a pivotal role in this transformation. Wayne's musical talents extended beyond his work as a vocalist. Proficient in multiple instruments, he was known for his ability to play the guitar, drums, and bass. His versatility was a key element in shaping the Osmond sound, allowing them to experiment with different musical styles and achieve a level of complexity in their arrangements that set them apart from many of their contemporaries. Wayne's keen musical ear and perfect pitch were invaluable assets to the band, helping to refine their harmonies and arrangements to perfection. These skills, combined with his strong stage presence and natural charisma, made Wayne one of the most beloved members of the Osmonds. In addition to his musical career, Wayne also pursued acting. As a young child, he appeared alongside his brothers in the ABC Western series The Travels of Jamie McPheeters, 1963 to 1964, where he portrayed Leviticus Kissel. His ability to blend acting with music was a testament to the Osmond family's multifaceted talents. While the Osmonds would ultimately become known primarily for their music, Wayne's early work in television demonstrated his versatility as an entertainer, a quality that would serve him well throughout his career. Wayne remained deeply committed to his faith and his family. A lifelong member of the LDS Church, Wayne often spoke about the influence of his religion on his personal and professional life. He credited his faith for providing him with a strong moral foundation and guiding him through the challenges of fame and the pressures of the entertainment industry. In interviews, Wayne was open about his commitment to living a virtuous life, choosing to stay away from the temptations that often accompany celebrity status. This dedication to faith and family was reflected in his music, which was often imbued with messages of love, hope, and perseverance. In 1974, Wayne married Kathleen White, and together they raised 5 children. His commitment to his family was unwavering, and he often spoke of the joy and fulfillment that came from being a husband and father. Despite the demands of his career, Wayne always made time for his family, and his role as a father was one of the most important aspects of his life. His marriage to Kathleen was a source of strength throughout his career, and their partnership served as a model of love and devotion. However, Wayne's life was not without its challenges. In 1997, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor, a diagnosis that would change the course of his life. The news was a devastating blow, and Wayne's battle with the tumor tested his physical and emotional strength. Fortunately, the treatment was successful, and Wayne's life was saved. However, the aftermath of the illness left him with a significant hearing loss, requiring him to rely on a cochlear implant to hear. Despite this setback, Wayne's passion for music and performance remained undiminished. He continued to tour with his brothers, Merrill and Jay, even as Alan retired from performing due to his struggles with multiple sclerosis. Wayne's resilience in the face of such adversity was an inspiration to many, and his ability to continue performing despite his hearing loss was a testament to his dedication to his craft and his love for his fans. In 2012, Wayne suffered a stroke, which left him unable to play the guitar. This event marked the end of his active performance career, but it did not signal the end of his involvement in the music world. Even after his stroke, Wayne remained an active mentor to younger members of the Osmond family, particularly his nephew David Osmond, who followed in the family's musical footsteps. Wayne's guidance and wisdom were invaluable to David and to the next generation of Osmonds, who looked to him as both a musical mentor and a family patriarch. Wayne's love for aviation was another facet of his personality that endeared him to those who knew him. Nicknamed Wings for his passion for flying, Wayne was an avid pilot who took great pride in his ability to navigate the skies. Unfortunately, as his health declined in his later years, Wayne was no longer able to pursue this hobby, but his love of aviation remained a defining part of his character. In 2018, Wayne made what was intended to be his final appearance with the Osmonds. However, in 2019, he returned for a surprise performance on CBS's The Talk, as a special birthday gift for his sister Marie Osmond. This performance was a poignant moment in Wayne's career, highlighting his deep love for his family and his enduring passion for music. It also served as a reminder of his legacy, which continues to resonate with fans and family alike. On January 1, 2025, Wayne Osmond passed away at the age of 73, following complications from a severe stroke. His death marked the end of an era for the Osmonds, but his legacy lives on through his music, his family, and the countless lives he touched over the course of his career. Wayne Osmond was more than just a musician, he was a husband, a father, a brother, and a friend. His life was a testament to the power of faith, the importance of family, and the enduring impact of music. Wayne Osmond's story is one of resilience, love, and dedication. His contributions to music, his family, and his community will never be forgotten. Through his work with the Osmonds, Wayne helped to define an era of entertainment, blending pop, rock, and family values in a way that continues to inspire new generations of music lovers. His legacy will forever be remembered as a shining example of what it means to live a life of purpose, passion, and integrity. Charles Michael Brewer, known for his musical contributions as one half of the duo Brewer and Shipley, left a lasting legacy in the world of American folk rock. Born on April 14, 1944, Brewer's life was steeped in music, creativity, and a pioneering spirit that defined the 1960s and 1970s countercultural movement. His passing on December 17, 2024, at the age of 80, marks the end of an era, but his music continues to resonate with audiences around the world. Brewer's journey into music began in his early years, growing up in a post-war America where the folk and rock genres were beginning to take root. His natural talent for songwriting and performance quickly set him apart, and by the mid-1960s, he was making his mark on the Los Angeles music scene. In early 1966, Brewer teamed up with singer-songwriter Tom Maston to form the duo Maston and Brewer. Their collaboration, though brief, was significant in shaping Brewer's musical style. The duo gained early traction, performing alongside notable acts like the Byrds and Buffalo Springfield, two of the most influential bands of the era. The group Maston and Brewer had a promising lineup for live performances, with drummer Billy Mundy and bass guitarist Jim Fielder joining their ranks. These musicians would go on to achieve their own acclaim in bands like the Mothers of Invention and Blood, Sweat and Tears. However, internal dynamics shifted when Tom Maston left the group during album sessions, prompting Brewer to enlist his brother Keith. Together, they recorded a single for Columbia Records, Need You, backed by Rainbow, a song co-written by Maston and Brewer. Although the project didn't achieve commercial success, it set the stage for Brewer's future endeavors. A pivotal moment in Brewer's career came when he reconnected with his old friend Tom Shipley. The two shared a deep musical synergy, and their partnership resulted in the formation of Brewer and Shipley. As a duo, they embraced the folk rock ethos of the time, blending harmonized vocals with socially conscious lyrics. Their music was a reflection of the counterculture, addressing themes of love, freedom, and resistance to the status quo. Brewer and Shipley gained widespread recognition with the release of their third album, Tarkio, in 1970. The album included their most famous song, One Toke Over the Line, a track that would become an emblem of the era. The song's catchy melody and tongue-in-cheek commentary on marijuana use resonated with audiences, propelling it to number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971. Despite its controversial subject matter, One Toke Over the Line became a pop hit and was even performed on The Lawrence Welk Show, albeit in a more sanitized form. The success of One Toke Over the Line solidified Brewer and Shipley's place in the folk rock canon, but their body of work extended far beyond that single hit. Their albums were rich with storytelling, intricate guitar work, and a profound sense of connection to the cultural movements of their time. The duo toured extensively, captivating audiences with their authentic sound and engaging stage presence. In addition to his work with Brewer and Shipley, Brewer pursued solo projects that showcased his versatility as a musician. One notable endeavor was his 1983 solo LP, Beauty Lies, produced by Dan Fogelberg. While the album was a departure from the duo's style, it demonstrated Brewer's ability to adapt and experiment with different musical influences. Unfortunately, Beauty Lies has never been released on CD, making it a rare gem for dedicated fans and collectors. Brewer's later years were characterized by a quieter life near Branson, Missouri, where he continued to be involved in music and cherished his connection to the natural world. His contributions to American music were recognized not only by his fans but also by his peers, who admired his authenticity and commitment to his craft. Charles Michael Brewer's legacy is one of innovation and resilience. His work, both as a solo artist and as part of Brewer and Shipley, captured the spirit of a generation seeking change and self-expression. His music remains a testament to the power of creativity and the enduring appeal of storytelling through song. As fans reflect on his life and career, Brewer's melodies and lyrics continue to inspire, reminding us of a time when music was a driving force for social and personal transformation. Alpha Anderson, an accomplished singer and educator, is remembered for her remarkable contributions to music and education. Born on September 7, 1946, in Augusta, Georgia, Anderson's journey was a testament to her talent, resilience, and versatility. Known primarily as one of the lead vocalists of the legendary 1970s band Chic, her influence extended far beyond the glitzy world of disco into realms of education and spirituality. Anderson passed away on December 17, 2024, at the age of 78, leaving behind a legacy that touched hearts and inspired generations. Anderson's name, Alpha, reflected her family's affection and creativity. She was the firstborn of her parents, who named her after the first letter of the Greek alphabet, modifying Alpha to honor her father, Alfonso. From a young age, her musical inclinations were evident. She composed her first song at just 3 years old. However, her life would not take a direct route to musical stardom. Instead, she pursued academic excellence, earning a bachelor's degree from Payne College and a master's degree in English from Teachers College, Columbia University. Her time in college choirs at both institutions honed her vocal skills and set the stage for her future career. Anderson's professional debut came in the mid-1970s, a period of dynamic cultural and musical evolution. Her first significant appearance was in Big Man, The Legend of John Henry, a work sponsored by the Newport Jazz Festival and staged at Carnegie Hall in 1976. She followed this with a performance at Lincoln Center in Children of the Fire by Hannibal, Marvin Peterson. These early successes signaled her readiness to embrace a larger stage, and Anderson's career began to gain momentum. During her early career, Anderson balanced her passion for music with a teaching position at Hunter College in New York City. She sang on weekends with local bands like Raw Sugar, founded by Kenny and Everett Bronner, and her network expanded as she collaborated with artists like Lou Courtney and Buffalo Smoke. It was during this time that she met Edna Holt, Fonzie Thornton, and Michelle Cobbs, musicians who would later influence her journey. Holt introduced Anderson to Luther Vandross, an emerging talent whose impact on her career would prove transformative. As a background vocalist, Anderson lent her voice to numerous recordings, including works by Nat Adderley, Roy Buchanan, and Dionne Warwick. Her contributions to soundtracks like The Wiz, produced by Quincy Jones, and Atlantic Records' Live at Montreux, produced by Arif Mardin and Herbie Mann, showcased her adaptability and vocal prowess. Her reputation as a versatile and reliable performer grew, earning her opportunities to work with some of the most celebrated artists of her time. In 1977, Anderson's career took a monumental leap when Vandross encouraged her to audition for Chic, a band created by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards. She initially joined as a background vocalist, contributing to Chic's self-titled debut album, which featured the chart-topping hit Dance, Dance, Dance and the iconic Everybody Dance. When lead singer Norma Jean Wright departed in 1978, Anderson stepped into the spotlight as one of the band's lead vocalists, alongside Lucy Martin. This marked the beginning of a period of unparalleled success. Chic became a defining force in the disco era, producing a string of hits that included Le Freak, Good Times, and My Forbidden Lover. Anderson's rich, emotive voice was central to many of these tracks, particularly I Want Your Love and the hauntingly beautiful At Last I Am Free. The band's influence extended beyond their own discography, as they produced hits for Sister Sledge, We Are Family *, Diana Ross, Diana *, and Johnny Mathis, I Love My Lady *. Anderson's performances on television shows like Soul Train, The Midnight Special, and Top of the Pops solidified her status as a disco icon. When Chic disbanded in 1983, Anderson's career continued to thrive. She toured internationally with Luther Vandross, performing at prestigious venues such as Wembley Stadium, and collaborated with artists including Bryan Adams, Mick Jagger, Sheena Easton, and Jody Watley. Her ability to seamlessly adapt to different genres and styles made her a sought-after vocalist, respected by peers and audiences alike. Anderson's commitment to education resurfaced in the 1990s, when she earned a second master's degree in educational leadership from Bank Street College. She became the principal of El Puente Academy for Peace and Justice High School in Brooklyn, New York, where she inspired students with her dedication and passion for learning. Balancing her roles as an educator and musician, Anderson exemplified the power of pursuing multiple passions. In her later years, Anderson continued to record and perform. She released the single, Former First Lady of Chic, in 2013 and the album Music from My Heart in 2017. She reunited with her chic bandmates Norma Jean Wright and Lucy Martin to form a trio that toured internationally and collaborated with artists like Kathy Sledge. Their track, Get On Up, reached number 2 on Billboard's Club chart in 2016, proving that Anderson's artistry remained relevant and compelling. Anderson's personal life was marked by her partnership with Illyrio Tinker Barfield, a producer and musician she met while touring with Vandross. Together, they formed Voices of Shalom, a group dedicated to exploring spiritual themes through music. Their albums Messages, 1999, and Daily Bread, 2005, reflected their shared commitment to faith and creativity. Anderson's legacy as both a musical trailblazer and a spiritual guide lives on through these works. Over her lifetime, Anderson received numerous accolades, including the GMA Foundation's Golden Mike Award and a citation from the City of Philadelphia in 2014. In 2015, Le Freak was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, and in 2018, it was added to the National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress. That same year, Anderson was honored by her hometown of Augusta, Georgia, with the keys to the city and the declaration of May 5 as Alpha Anderson Day. Alpha Anderson's passing in December 2024 marks the end of an extraordinary life that bridged the worlds of music, education, and spirituality. Her contributions to the arts and her impact on those who knew her personally and professionally are immeasurable. Anderson's voice, both literal and metaphorical, continues to inspire, reminding us of the enduring power of passion, resilience, and authenticity. Slim Dunlap, born Robert Bruce Dunlap on August 14, 1951, in Plainview, Minnesota, was an extraordinary musician whose life and career exemplified dedication, artistry, and humility. As a guitarist, singer-songwriter, and integral member of the influential alternative rock band The Replacements, Dunlap's contributions to music left an indelible mark. His path from small-town Minnesota to national acclaim showcased a blend of raw talent, determination, and an unassuming nature that endeared him to fans and peers alike. Dunlap was born into a prominent family with a legacy in journalism, law, and politics. His grandfather, Roy Dunlap Sr., served as managing editor of the St. Paul Pioneer Press for 35 years, and his father, Robert Rankin Dunlap, was both a lawyer and a Minnesota state senator. Despite these lofty expectations, Dunlap gravitated toward music from an early age, displaying an affinity for the guitar that would shape his future. His father, an amateur pianist, recognized his son's passion and supported his ambitions, even though he harbored concerns about the uncertainties of a career in music. Dunlap's childhood was marked by intelligence and creativity, though he often displayed a streak of independence that set him apart. Known for his slim build, he earned the nickname Slim as a playful taunt, which he later embraced as his identity. By the time he was 10, Dunlap began teaching himself to play the guitar, practicing late into the night and developing the skill that would define his life. His teenage years were marked by wanderlust, inspired by Woody Guthrie's tales of hitchhiking across America. Dunlap pursued this spirit of exploration, often skipping school to embark on his own adventures. After graduating high school with his father's intervention, Dunlap briefly attended the University of Minnesota. However, academia could not compete with the vibrant music scene of Minneapolis. Immersed in the city's culture, he formed his first band, Mrs. Frub, and quickly became a fixture in the local music community. It was during this period that he met Christine, the woman who would become his lifelong partner and wife. In the early 1970s, Dunlap collaborated with Curtis A., a Minneapolis rock musician and visual artist. Together, they formed Thumbs Up, a band blending rhythm and blues with pop sensibilities. Dunlap's versatility and talent solidified his reputation as a dependable and intuitive guitarist. His ability to adapt to various styles made him a sought-after collaborator, and his work with Curtis A. and the punk rock group Spooks further cemented his status in the Twin Cities music scene. Dunlap's association with The Replacements began in 1987 when he joined the band as a replacement for lead guitarist Bob Stinson. At the time, Dunlap was working as a janitor at First Avenue, a legendary Minneapolis nightclub where The Replacements had launched their career. His transition into the band was seamless, thanks to his admiration for Paul Westerberg's songwriting and his own innate musicality. Dunlap's presence brought a stabilizing influence to the group, which had been notorious for its chaotic behavior and internal strife. He contributed to their final 2 studio albums, helping shape their evolving sound. While the Replacements' tenure was relatively short-lived, Dunlap's time with the band solidified his legacy. His understated style and blues-inspired guitar work provided a counterbalance to the band's raw energy. Fans and critics alike praised his contributions, recognizing him as a vital component of the Replacements' latter-day sound. Despite the band's breakup in 1991, Dunlap's impact endured, both through his recordings and his reputation as a consummate musician. Dunlap's solo career began shortly after his departure from the Replacements. Unlike many artists who sought grandeur in their post-band endeavors, Dunlap approached his solo work with humility and restraint. His first album, The Old New Me, released in 1993, was a rootsy, heartfelt exploration of his musical influences. It showcased his ability to blend blues, country, and rock into a cohesive and deeply personal sound. Critics praised the album's authenticity, and it earned admiration from luminaries such as Bruce Springsteen, who described it as deeply soulful and beautiful. In 1996, Dunlap released his second solo album, Times Like This, which further demonstrated his versatility in artistic vision. The album was celebrated for its unassuming charm and thoughtful songwriting. Tracks like Rockin', Here Tonight, and Isn't It highlighted his ability to craft engaging, timeless music. Both albums cemented Dunlap's reputation as a musician's musician, earning the respect of peers and fans alike. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Dunlap remained active in the Minneapolis music scene, performing with his band and collaborating with other artists. His live performances were a testament to his enduring passion for music and his connection to his audience. Whether playing small clubs or larger venues, Dunlap brought an authenticity and warmth that resonated with fans. In February 2012, tragedy struck when Dunlap suffered a severe stroke that left him hospitalized. The incident marked a turning point in his life, as he faced significant health challenges in the years that followed. Despite these hardships, the music community rallied around him. The Songs for Slim project, initiated to raise funds for his medical expenses, featured a range of artists covering his songs. The project not only provided financial support but also underscored the profound impact Dunlap had on his peers. Among the Songs for Slim releases was an EP by The Replacements, which included a cover of Dunlap's song, Busted Up. The project highlighted his enduring influence and the deep respect he commanded within the music industry. It also served as a poignant reminder of his talent and contributions. In 2020, a live album titled Thank You Dancers was released, capturing a 2002 performance at the Turf Club in St. Paul. The album showcased Dunlap's charm and charisma as a performer, offering fans a glimpse into his live energy and connection to his music. Dunlap's life was marked by his humility, humor, and dedication to his craft. He approached music not as a means to fame or fortune but as a genuine expression of his soul. His ability to connect with others through his art earned him the admiration of fans and fellow musicians alike. Nashville singer-songwriter Tommy Womack summed up Dunlap's essence in his song, The Replacements, calling him the proof of the existence of God, a guitar genius, a role model, a credit to the gene pool. On December 18, 2024, Slim Dunlap passed away at his home in Minneapolis at the age of 73. His death was attributed to complications from his 2012 stroke. In a touching final moment, Dunlap listened to his song, Hillbilly Heaven, from Thank You Dancers, shortly before his passing. His legacy as a musician, collaborator, and friend to many lives on through his recordings and the countless lives he touched. Slim Dunlap's story is one of perseverance, passion, and humility. From his small-town beginnings to his role in shaping the sound of alternative rock, he remained true to himself and his craft. His music continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of authenticity and the enduring impact of a life dedicated to art. Gerard Butler, born on November 13, 1969, in Paisley, Scotland, is a Scottish actor and producer who has become a global icon known for his commanding presence, charisma, and versatility in a wide array of film roles. From his early days as a law student to his rise as one of Hollywood's most bankable leading men, Butler's career is a testament to persistence, talent, and an ability to adapt to the demands of an ever-evolving film industry. Butler's early life was shaped by modest beginnings. The youngest of 3 children, he was raised in a Roman Catholic household by his mother, Margaret, after his parents separated when he was a baby. Although he spent his early childhood in Montreal, Canada, Butler returned to Scotland with his mother after the divorce. Growing up in Paisley, he displayed an early interest in performing arts, often entertaining family and friends with his impersonations and comedic flair. Despite his natural inclination toward entertainment, Butler initially pursued a more conventional career path, enrolling at the University of Glasgow to study law. While at university, Butler became heavily involved in student activities and even served as president of the Law Society. However, his passion for acting began to take root during this time, particularly through his involvement with amateur theater. After graduating, Butler took a position at a law firm in Edinburgh, but his career as a solicitor was short-lived. Feeling unfulfilled and yearning for a more creative outlet, Butler made the bold decision to abandon law and pursue his true passion, acting. Butler's transition into acting was far from smooth. Moving to London with little more than determination, he faced the harsh realities of the industry, often struggling to make ends meet. However, his perseverance paid off when he landed his first professional acting role in a stage production of Coriolanus. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, as he honed his craft and gained valuable experience in theater. His breakthrough came when he was cast in the critically acclaimed play Trainspotting, based on Irvine Welsh's novel. Butler's dynamic performance in the role drew attention and helped establish him as a promising talent in the theater world. His stage success eventually led to opportunities in film and television. Butler's film debut came in 1997 with a small role in Mrs. Brown, a historical drama starring Judi Dench. Although his screen time was limited, the film's success opened doors for Butler, who quickly gained momentum in the industry. He went on to appear in films like Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997, where he played a minor role as a British Navy crewman, and Dracula 2000, in which he took on the titular role of Count Dracula. While these early roles showcased his potential, it wasn't until 2004 that Butler received widespread recognition. The turning point in Butler's career came with his portrayal of the titular character in The Phantom of the Opera, 2004, directed by Joel Schumacher. Despite initial skepticism about his ability to handle the demanding vocal performance required for the role, Butler silenced critics with his powerful and emotive singing, complemented by a deeply moving portrayal of the Phantom. The film, an adaptation of Andrew Lloyd Webber's iconic musical, introduced Butler to a global audience and demonstrated his ability to tackle complex and multifaceted characters. However, it was his role as King Leonidas in Zack Snyder's epic Star 300 Star, 2006, that truly catapulted Butler to international stardom. Based on Frank Miller's graphic novel, the film depicted the Battle of Thermopylae and featured Butler as the fearless leader of the Spartan army. His intense physical preparation for the role, which included rigorous training to achieve the chiseled physique of a Spartan warrior, became legendary. Butler's commanding performance, combined with his now iconic rallying cry, "This is Sparta," cemented his status as a Hollywood action star. The film's commercial success and cultural impact solidified his position as a leading man in the industry. Following the success of Star 300 Star, Butler demonstrated his versatility by taking on a variety of roles across different genres. He appeared in romantic comedies such as *P.S. I Love You*, 2007, where he starred opposite Hilary Swank, and The Ugly Truth, 2009, showcasing his ability to balance charm and humor. At the same time, he continued to excel in action-packed roles, starring in films like Law-Abiding Citizen, 2009, where he played a vigilante seeking justice, and Olympus Has Fallen, 2013, which launched a successful action thriller franchise with Butler as Secret Service agent Mike Banning. Butler's career has also been marked by collaborations with acclaimed directors and actors. In Rock'n'Rolla, 2008, directed by Guy Ritchie, He delivered a charismatic performance as a small-time London crook navigating the chaotic underworld. The film's ensemble cast and sharp, stylish storytelling further highlighted Butler's ability to hold his own among a talented cast. He also lent his voice to the animated How to Train Your Dragon series, 2010 to 2019, bringing depth and warmth to the character of Stoic the Vast, the Viking chieftain and father of the protagonist. The franchise's critical and commercial success introduced Butler to a younger audience and reinforced his appeal across demographics. Despite his many successes, Butler's career has not been without challenges. Some of his films, such as Gamer, 2009, and Gods of Egypt, 2016, received mixed to negative reviews, underscoring the unpredictable nature of Hollywood. However, Butler has consistently demonstrated resilience, using setbacks as opportunities to grow and refine his craft. His commitment to his roles and his ability to connect with audiences have ensured his enduring relevance in an industry known for its fickleness. Off-screen, Butler is known for his philanthropy and adventurous spirit. He has been involved in various charitable endeavors, including supporting organizations that provide aid to children and disaster relief efforts. Butler's personal life has also been the subject of media attention, particularly his relationships and his love of travel. Despite his celebrity status, he remains grounded and often speaks fondly of his Scottish roots, maintaining a close connection to his homeland. In recent years, Butler has continued to expand his repertoire, taking on roles that challenge him both physically and emotionally. Films like Greenland, 2020, a disaster thriller with a focus on family and survival, showcase his ability to balance action with heartfelt storytelling. Meanwhile, his continued involvement in the Has Fallen franchise has reaffirmed his position as a reliable and charismatic action star. Gerard Butler's journey from a law student in Scotland to a global movie star is a story of determination, talent, and an unyielding passion for his craft. His diverse body of work, ranging from action epics to intimate dramas, reflects his commitment to exploring the full spectrum of human experience. With his undeniable screen presence and enduring appeal, Butler remains one of the most compelling figures in contemporary cinema, inspiring audiences around the world with his performances and his personal story of perseverance and success. Thank you for watching. We hope this tribute helped keep the memory of these legends alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories. Until next time, take care and keep their legacies in your heart.